The right bank. It just fits. With online and mobile tools that give you the freedom to do more. The power to make your dream home yours. And help your business stay on top. Technology that makes one bank fit you to a T. Trustmark. People you trust. Advice that works.
Quality, integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.
At Merit Health Medical Group, our mission is to provide high-quality health care in a convenient hometown location. Our team of primary and specialty care providers is here to take care of your family's immediate medical needs. With over 30 clinics and numerous specialties in central Mississippi, we're here to help you live a happier, healthier life. Merit Health Medical Group. Good health is just around the corner.
Hello, Jags. I'm Mary Hawkins Butler, and I am honored to be your mayor. I'm your biggest fan. Not only do you compete athletically, but also academically. Oh, we are so proud of you. You compete locally, you compete regionally, and nationally. We know that the time is now. You can make your mark. Go out and get it. Nothing is impossible. We are behind you and we love you.
Welcome to the Toby Collins Coaches Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. I'm Bob Sullender, along with the head coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Toby Collins. Last week, the Jaguars defeated the Murrah Mustangs for homecoming 2022 by the score of 42-0 there in the jungle. Jaguars defense kept the Mustangs off balance all night and out of the end zone as well. And Coach, just a great performance on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, all phases, I think. Our goal was to obviously win the game, and obviously we wanted to get it over as quickly as possible, and I think we accomplished that. I think the running clock time was an hour and 20 minutes, so we were able to get out of here early on a homecoming night. So it was a good night.
Yeah, fourth quarter, 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly
mark
right.
Mark it down as a fast one. Denton Mitchell led the Jaguars with five tackles. Chris Berry and Ryan McCall each held 4 tackles. Mitchell also had an interception, and Day Pullen as well had an interception with the pick 6. So, and one of the good things about the defense, it looked like towards the end of the game, a lot of underclassmen were able to get in the game.
Yeah, great. It's great to get those guys in. Those guys practice just like everybody else. A lot of scout team guys that anytime you're able to get those guys on the field, it's rewarding for them. It's rewarding for their parents, and we get to see them in action. So it's always a good night when you get to get everybody in.
Yeah, and it looks at the upperclassmen. They've seen those guys stand on the sideline, that kind of thing. I think that gives them a little push too when those guys get in there.
Oh yeah,
they're buddies. And razz them a little bit in the locker room afterwards.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch them go out, and then you see the seniors or the starters. They're standing on the sideline cheering for those guys because they see what they do for them in practice, and that's the cool thing about team sports. Getting to hear your teammates or hear the teammates cheer for one another, whether it's the scout team guys on the field or the starters, whatever it may be, and that's always fun to watch.
Well, Coach, definitely a great deal on defense and that kind of thing. When we come back, we'll talk about the Jag offense against the Murrah Mustangs for homecoming right here on MC Big Blue Network, Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
I'm so excited about your job promotion. Remember our first time ever celebrating at Lost Pizza? I think it was our prom. Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me?
Sorry, I got lost.
It's easy to get lost with our fresh, savory ingredients. Get lost with Lost Pizza.
How do you unwind? whether it's hunting, riding horses, or just sitting around a campfire. It's better on land you own. Southern Ag Credit can finance that land. Give our Ridgeland office a call at 601-499-2850. Jamie, Kevin, and Pate will get you started. Or visit us online at southernagcredit.com.
Where is your nearest Bank Plus? We're here. Here. And here. We're with you wherever, whenever you need us. Your bank. Your plus. Bank Plus.
Welcome back to the Toby Collins Coaches Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. I'm Bob Sullender with the head coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Toby Collins. Last week, the Jaguars defeated the Murrah Mustangs 42-0 for homecoming here in the Jungle. Vic Sutton threw one pass for 18 yards. Jake Norris as well had a great night as well. Jaden Johnson was able to have some time at quarterback, and you know those two guys really rotating. It seems has given a jump start to the offense.
Yeah, I think it's given them a spark. It also keeps defenses off balance because you really don't know what to expect. You don't know what to expect when either one of them come in, and we're building on that this week in practice. We built on it even more, and I would dare say that you're going to see some things, you know, offensively out of this week that we haven't done in the last couple of years. So it's like I said, you know, utilizing Jake as a runner and a passer kind of brings an element to the game that people have a hard time preparing for. And then Vic offers so many things when he goes out there. And again, I think it keeps defensive coordinators kind of on their toes, and really you have to go into it with two game plans, which if you're forcing a defensive coordinator and a defensive team to prepare for two different styles of offense, then they're not getting good at anything throughout the week. So I think that adds something to our preparation, to add something to our offensive whatever for Friday night that people have a hard time, you know, wrapping their minds around.
Of course, in the backfield for the Jags running the football, 7 different ball carriers for Madison Central, and of course you've got you know, when you have Connor Brown, Day pulling, and then you got somebody. Oh, you don't have to worry about those two, but then you got Glenn Singleton coming in afterwards with a different type of gear. It seems like sometimes those it's almost like a three-headed monster.
It really is, and Glenn's only going to get better and better because he's just a sophomore, and then you got Connor and Day as you got the veterans that are kind of bringing him along. And the great thing about that is you're able to keep all three of them fresh throughout the game because we're playing them. We're constantly rotating them, so we're not wearing one of them out. So fourth quarter rolls around, those three guys get to offer a whole lot to the game.
Up next, we'll talk about the trip to Oxford. Big game, last game of the season, and definitely a district game, has a lot of playoff implications right after this here on the MC Big Blue Network, Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
When I was injured, I thought my season was over.
I was determined to get back in the game.
My Mississippi sports medicine surgeon drew up the perfect game plan.
My recovery, their game plan.
A game-winning combination.
20 physicians, 7 subspecialties, 1 focus. You, Mississippi Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Center.
Today's education can create a brighter future. That's why Gray Daniels Automotive is proud to support students right here in Mississippi. With our Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship Program, we award high school seniors who go above and beyond in the community with $2,500. And so far, Gray Daniels has given nearly $30,000 to deserving seniors. To nominate or apply for the Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship, visit graydanielsdriveseducation.com.
Professional Eye Care Associates has a large variety of designer eyewear for all your needs. Whether it's bifocals, specialty lenses for sports and hunting, or help with long hours of computer work, we can take care of you. If you prefer contact lenses, our professionals will guide you to ensure your best vision and optimal comfort through the variety of premium contact lens options available in our office. Call Professional Eye Care Associates to schedule an appointment to improve your vision today. 5 locations to serve you: Brandon, Canton, Madison, Ridgeland, and Yazoo City.
Wingstop.
Yep.
Tonight, get your lemon pepper buttery fix. Or make it a sweet and spicy Korean cure affair. Or kick things up with a hint of mango habanero heat. Classic or boneless wings.
Who ate all the boneless?
You did.
Sounds like me.
Get flavor delivered to your door today at wingstop.com.
Welcome back to the Toby Collins Coaches Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. I'm Bob Sullender, along with the head coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Toby Collins. Tonight, the Jaguars travel to Oxford to take on the 5-4 Chargers. The Chargers are 3-3 in region play. Chargers average 149 yards passing and 143 yards rushing per game, and averaging 27 points per game as well, and allowing 27 points. So on the offensive side of the ball, it seems like they're very even when it comes to the pass run distribution.
Yeah, they're very, very even on that front. But the thing that you can't see on film, or people will be surprised to see, is they do as good a job as any high school team in the state with tempo. I mean, they run a lot of plays, and they do them very quickly. I've heard from referees all throughout the state that seen them play that they do a really, really good job with that. And you know, this region is so crazy, you know, because you've got Oxford that's sitting there 3-3, and people are kind of counting them out as a playoff team, but they're right there in the mix just like everybody else. I think if you get into the playoffs from this region, then you've got a chance, because it's so good from top to bottom. And you know, Oxford's no exception to that. They're a good football team. I think they're as similar to us as anybody. Graduated a lot of kids from last year. I got a young team, and you know, they've kind of been up and down throughout the year, which describes us to a T. So it should be a really, really good game.
Yeah, the Chargers have wins over Murrah and Clinton and Grenada in the region. And it just seems like top to bottom, this district, you know, there's going to be a playoff team that's sitting at home, popping popcorn, watching what happens, because that's how tight this district is from top to bottom.
No doubt. I think we've talked about it all year long. You know, there's 6 or maybe 7 teams that could potentially be in the playoffs if they, you know, were in a different region. And it's just, like I said, from top to bottom, it's as solid as any in the state, and that's 1 through 6A.
So it's going to be interesting to see how things play out on the
There's
field.
no
Coach,
doubt.
Man, you come to this game in the season. Is there anything that you haven't said to the team that you might say?
No, I mean, not to the team, because I talk to those guys every day. You know, I do appreciate all the support from our fans and our community. You know, this is a very, very special place. I don't think people outside of Madison realize how special it is with the tradition and kind of the small town feel. And, you know, we've got a big school, but it's very close-knit, and people get behind their athletics, and it's just fun to be a part of.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up next to the field, it's Madison Central at Oxford here on the MC Big Blue Network, Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
There are people who go to the gym, and there are those who come to Madison HealthFlex Performance Training Center, a unique fitness experience, so much more than a gym.
Today's education can create a brighter future. That's why Gray Daniels Automotive is proud to support students right here in Mississippi. With our Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship Program, we award high school seniors who go above and beyond in the community with $2,500. And so far, Gray Daniels has given nearly $30,000 to deserving seniors. To nominate or apply for the Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship, visit graydanielsdriveseducation.com.
integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.